Good morning, everybody. This is James Ramelli from Alpha Shark Trading, here to talk to you guys about a winning trade that I had in IBM ahead of earnings and how I actually arrived at the idea to buy put spreads in IBM for earnings, put spreads that worked out fantastically today. So the first thing that I wanted to look at in IBM ahead of earnings, and as you can see here, obviously yesterday the stock was much higher than it was today. The stock finished down nearly over 5.75% here, down $8.60 on the day. But the one major glaring thing that I noticed in IBM's historical movement record was that it sold off 9 of the past 12 quarters on earnings day and 10 of the past 12 from earnings day to expiration. So what that tells me is that there actually was a time where IBM moved higher on earnings day and ended up reversing by the end of the week. So I really didn't think there was much of a chance that investors were expecting IBM to rally this time around. But the chart on the daily bar was also very weak. The stock was inside the cloud. The cloud sloped lower. Stock was in between both moving averages. It was a bearish to neutral looking chart setup. So what I wanted to do was get short IBM using put spreads with a targeted mind to the downside. I figured out that target by taking a look at the price of the at the money straddle. The stock was trading around $149 into the close yesterday. So I looked at the 149 straddle, and it was trading at $6.40. So I calculated measured move targets based on this straddle. And what I ended up doing was calculating a downside target of 142.60. Now I know that the stock tends to move a lot on earnings, so I wanted to get even more aggressive than that. So what I did was I bought this week's 144, 142 put spreads for 48 cents. Now, and actually, I think I may have had to pay up for some of them up to 53 cents. Now, what happened today is that the stock got absolutely smoked on earnings. We came in this morning, the stock gapped lower, sold off to the lows at the end of the session, and I was able to take profit targets at $1.55 right on the open. So I basically tripled my money overnight, and I will hold this spread to Friday. If we stay at this level by Friday, that spread will be worth 4 times what I paid for it Monday afternoon going into the bell. So it's a fantastic example of how setting up trades like this can lead to massive returns. And I'll be completely honest, I took a trade in UTX yesterday that's going to go to 0 this week. But this is the whole point of trading earnings, right? I quadruple or triple my money in one position and another position goes to 0. It doesn't really matter because I'm still going to be up and profiting very nicely overall. So that's a quick look and window into what the earnings week has looked like so far here. I have a bunch more positions that I put on today for into tomorrow. Wait to see how those work out, and I will update you guys. Everyone have a fantastic evening, and as always, happy trading.